In this video, I'm going to try out Kirimase for the very first time. And if you don't know what it is, it's a CLI tool that helps you build next.js applications, faster. So it's, it helps you set up everything that it would normally take you 5 minutes for each. So clerk, authentication, payments, email, UI, and stuff like that. And, in databases. So again, I did try it earlier, but then I kind of got stuck here and now I have to start all over. So without further ado, let's get started. So go to my projects folder and open up the terminal and create a new next application with pnpm. So, I'm gonna call this one Kirimase -app. TypeScript yes, yes and yes, tailwind yes, source directory. I'll leave it note now. It doesn't really matter. So apparator yes, default import alias. All right, so we successfully created the application. Now I'm gonna cd into the directory. So Kirimase app, Kirimase. Oh wow, okay. All right, now we can go ahead and go Kirimase init, just like that. Already installed the tool globally. Are you using? No, I'm not. pnpm chassis. All right, cool. So it installed, some of the components that you may need, like input, label, button, packages, and stuff like that. I'm gonna use Drizzle, Postgres, and I'm gonna use Postgres.js because I want to use a local database. Example, nope. Now my idea is, I want to create a simple like note-taking application. The idea is kind of boring, but this is just to sort of like test things out. So authentication none. I don't want payment or Stripe or whatever. Let's just leave it at that. All right, so now we can go ahead and go to Kirimase add. All right, so add is just so you can add any missing stuff. So now let's open it up in VS Code. This is our Drizzle file, and environment variables by default in this project are type safe. So right here it points us to env.mjs. It's kind of nice. Database index. This is our Postgres right here. Migration, we'll migrate. So basically this is the code that'll be used to like migrate the database and stuff. Also, this is my first time, trying out Drizzle, so it'll be nice to see, what it's capable of. I already like read through like the docs several times before, but never got the chance to really try it out in a project like this. So it should be fun. All right, I'll go ahead and just spin up a dev server. So pnpm dev, and it just creates the next.js boilerplate. So I'm going to get rid of it right now. So, and for now, just get rid of everything in between. So balance inward. There you go. I hit save, just blank gray. I'll create an h1 tag that says hello, and there you have hello. Okay, so I'll adjust the padding because it looks too big. So padding, we're gonna make this 16. There you go. Item center, justify between. Don't want that. All right, let's go ahead to our environment variable and Postgres at localhost. Now this is going to be, instead of 5432, we'll set it to port number 5000. Also want to change the database to, the name of the database to something else. So how do you do that? Oh, I mean, you don't have a schema yet. So, all right, so Drizzle recommends you do everything in the schema.ts. So let's go ahead and do this right now. So first we're going to create like schema for like notes. So schema, this one, notes.ts, or actually, I don't know. They put all the schemas in one file, so schema.ts. So let's rename this to index, next.ts. All right, now we can create a table. So export const notes and equals to pg table, like that. Name, call it notes. Column is going to be serial. ID. I'm not sure you can have. Oh, that's Drizzle, Prisma. So you have to do serial pg core. because we're using Postgres serial and the name is ID. You know, obviously get autocomplete. And then make this our primary key. Now, instead of having to watch me type out the, the schema and everything, I'll pause and I'll be right back once I'm finished. All right, so I created the schema, as you can see. Pretty simple. You have an ID, title, body, and then I exported like two types. So one for like note select, when you select a new node, another one for creating a new node. So, and also modify drizzle config to for the schema to point to point to the single index.ts file, because there's only like one table, and it's that. Now I'm going to try and go and create a new node. So to do this, I'm going to use my extension project explorer that you can find in the VS Code extension marketplace. I also made a video about it in the cards. So there, app, call this new, because we're creating a new node, page.tsx, new node page, save. If you go right here to /new, we have page right here. So let's create a form. And to do this, we're going to need, let's see if we have like form component. We do have input. That's about it. But let's see here, input, and I'll go to the documentation and see here. There you go. Default type is equal to. Now I'm not using form, just because I want to make, want to keep it simple, it'll be much quicker. Not the best practice, but not the best solution, but yeah. Type is going to be text. Placeholder will be title. Awesome. So if we refresh, we have this whole title taking up the whole page. It's not what we want. So I'll quickly take this main, and wrap the whole layout with it. So body and then main. There you go. That's better. And let's make the self-closing tag. Oops. And now to add another input, we're gonna put this div right here. Put this like in a React fragment. And this one's gonna, instead of title, be description. Might need another component for text area. Let's see if it's not installed. We're gonna copy the command, pnpx, open a new terminal, paste. All right, now we added a text area. So if we go right here, there you go, and type. Let me double check here. I need a type just right. Keep this body. Oh, oops. Both of these. Let's make this into a div. Give it a class name of. Give them some like vertical space. Sorry, not space -y-4. And I don't know why it shrunk, but and let's make this width full. There you go. Okay. All right, there you go. Just give it a little bit of more space. All right, perfect. So now we want to take input from these two right here. So I'm going to create like a state. So const, let's make this first a client component. So use client, const title, set title. I'll do the same for the description. Oops. Awesome. Now add an on change here. So on change, put an E here, change event. All right. So we need to type the state out. So it'll be an empty string for now. Same here. I don't think we need this anymore. So copy, paste, set description to be e.target.value. We don't want, now we just need an on click. So first we're going to go to create const on click. And now I just need to add a button. Here's the button. Now I'm going to give it the on click. On click. There you go. And now let's go back here and clear this out. Save. All right, now we have to actually insert data into the database. So to do this, we're going to make this an asynchronous function. All right, so to insert a new new field, we just do .insert.values. So we do await db.insert. We have to import db.insert. Takes in like, I believe it's a string. Nope. To import notes. Yeah, all right, values. We're gonna give it an object. So the ID is ID is gonna be auto generated. So all we have to do right now is just title and the body. And I don't know why I call this state description. Let's change it to body. Same right here. Set body. All right, so now we're ready to insert data. So resolve. So unfortunately, it seems like this doesn't really work client side. You'll need to create a server action for it. So let's go to app, new file, actions.ts. Call this, I'll put here use server. And I'm going to go ahead, export const insert note. It's going to be a function that takes in a note object. So import new note like that. And then we can go ahead and just await. We have to make this asynchronous. So db.insert, or you can just copy and paste all this. So, and get rid of all this and just add note instead. All right, there you go. Sweet. But now we need to go ahead and import this. So insert note from actions, and we're gonna go ahead and put in note, not notes, but yeah, title and the body. There you go. And as you can see, we no longer have any errors, but pretty sure that more of these will show on runtime. Can't resolve node.fs. Right, let's refresh the page, and all right, these errors are gone. So let's see. I'll call this one my first note, and body, this is my first note. Yay. Having fun with that. Let's click save, and we get an error. Password authentication. Oh, all right, so I forgot to set the correct password. I'll be right back. Now, apparently I forgot to migrate the database, so we don't have a relation called notes. So let's go to migrations and declare my schema drizzle config. Oh, there it is. Okay. Generate the migrations. So instead of generate MySQL, put Postgres here. Unknown generate Postgres. Oh wow, never mind. It's actually PG, not Postgres. I wish they were more clear about that in the docs, but I don't know. Let's see. Is it PG though? And you have this weird, oddly named migration file. So now we have to push just like we do in Prisma, and to do this, let's go to migrations, run the migration, have to pnpm tsx migrate. Okay, and let's do that now. Module not found. I believe there's something with the tsconfig, which is nope, target is yes, next. Perfect. What I want to do now is push, drizzle kit push. Okay. Let's do that now. Drizzle git push pmpx. Is that what we use? pnpm push pg. Yes. All right, changes applied. And reading config file. Already did that. So now if we save one more time, I guess it works now. I don't know. We're gonna have to eventually like show everything's on the front end. So let's do that right now. Add a new like action for selecting. So export const get notes. It'll be an asynchronous function. Await db.select all from notes. And we can make this as an asynchronous function, you know, this page, since it's a server component, and you know there's no we're not going to use any hooks, so can't find any reason to, you know, turn it into a client component. So const data is equal to await get notes. Awesome. And the notes are should return an array, but instead it's void. Oh, we have to, God, we need to return away. All right, so now we're getting promise awaited array. So now right here we can go ahead and list. There it is, my first note. But instead of like putting this in like an li and or stuff, I don't know, let's just format this a little. 3. Let's see, have this class name, these classes, so let's apply them all. My first note. Also want to add like margin top of 4, maybe 8. All right. Last but not least, I'm gonna add a p tag for like the description. So note dot body, and here is my lovely description. One more thing here, I don't want let's go back to the layout. I don't want everything to be like dead center, so we can, instead of item center, we can do justify center. Let's get rid of this altogether. Yeah, that's a pretty good first note object. Now there is more I could do with this, but you know, I'm gonna leave it at here because, you know, setting up this whole thing was a mess, especially when you're trying a new library for the first time on camera. Not camera, but on video, you know. And this was, for me, that was the best excuse to try out Drizzle, no joke. This is my first time trying it, and I have to say it is better than Prisma in ways that I didn't expect. Like, it didn't need a different language, you know, different templating scripting language to create a Prisma. You can do that with pure TypeScript, which is pretty awesome. And you get type safety too. But that's, you know, topic for another time. Not here to try out Drizzle itself. I'm here for Kirimase, and I'm surprised at how much boilerplate it took care of. Like, now obviously the project is open source, and it's created by this guy Nico Albanese. Make sure to follow him on GitHub. Contribute to the library if you can. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time.